This gentleman is the drummer. That drum beat is played with the hourly call. It basically signifies the beginning of the century change. So in charge of the century change here is one of the corporals of the guard, who's standing out in the sun on the bridge there. And then the new sentry, so the guy who's going to be standing out there for the next hour is the gentleman in the tunnel back to us. So the principles behind a century change is relatively straightforward. What you're doing is you're bringing a new sentry out to replace the old sentry standing out there for the past hour. And the guy standing way out there back to us has been standing out there for an entire hour. He hasn't been doing much. So he's probably getting a little tired. I bet you his feet are sore and he's probably bored stiff out of his mind right now. So this is certainly his favorite time of the day when he gets to come off. Yeah, well basically it's just a backpack. It looks a little different than modern ones, but as far as, you know, its function and the way it works, it's pretty much the same. That's actually where the soldiers would have carried all of their belongings when they were on campaign, because the 78th were a regiment of foot, so basically that means they marched everywhere they went. They didn't have any, you know, horses or wagons for transport. So your average enlisted man would actually be expected to carry all of his belongings in that tiny little backpack, which is, you know, quite significant because there was also a lot of regulation kits that had to be carried in there. These guys are wearing, you know, their full marching dress, so anything they wouldn't be wearing, for example, their undress jacket like this would have to go in the backpack. Their extra fatigue shirt, their extra pair of socks, the Glengarry if they were wearing a feather bonnet, all this sort of thing would have to go in that backpack. So you couldn't really own much and carry much in our time period. So back to the century change. So the two centuries have now switched. The two centuries actually talked to each other for a little bit. And basically what they did, the old century told the new century exactly what his duties are, what he's supposed to do. Every century post is a little bit different. So to communicate sort of all the different functions and things you might have to do, the orders have been passed down from one century to the next. It's a very easy way to communicate orders, especially in a time period when a lot of soldiers weren't able to read very well. So now the two centuries are split. The gentleman standing up there is going to be out there for the next hour. But the corporal of the guard still has one more thing to do, which is to dismiss this gentleman into the guard for a 2-hour break. Obviously, since century's pretty strenuous, you can't stand straight all day. So what we do, you stand for an hour and then you get a 2-hour break in the guard room here. So you just do this in shift works. That's what we do today, since the fort's only open from about 9 to 5. Historically, though, they actually would have stood for a 24-hour period. So the way you work this is you actually stand sentry for 2 hours, and then you actually get a 4-hour break in the guard room right there. So that is the conclusion of the century change. If you guys would like, you can actually go in and peek inside the guard room, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you guys might have.